I don't know if you met Rudy or not.
Nah.
But Rudy's about 6 years older than I am. He used to hog tie me and leave me inside a cigar, like those big boxes. He used to leave me in the back. We used to be fighting all the time in there with when I used to do all the scrap for the tobacco. So, I mean, I was always around there. I wasn't working, but I was always in it, you know? So, it was interesting, man.
Wow. That's lucky. Check it out.
So in the midst of sitting in the lobby, I was provided with a Padron cigar on the house. And I'm like, wow, is this really happening? I'm like shaking on the inside, shaking on the outside. I'm nervous. I'm like, what am I going to say? I'm talking to myself. I'm sweating. I'm pacing. And the door opens. Mr. Orlando Padron himself comes out, and he comes out on this, he has this mechanical wheelchair. But that's not the first thing that you notice. What you notice first was how big his smile was.
Look, oh wow, look at that. Turtle and a rat. He has 2 dials.
Yo lo trabajo aquí.
Yeah, he puts it on the turtle, man. Now the kids, all the grandkids, when they get here, the first thing they do is jump on that thing. They're like...
I wanted to ask him his favorite cigar.
¿Cuál es tu tabaco favorito?
¿El mío? No, yo estoy fumando, yo no puedo fumar tabaco. Lo pruebo, pero no lo fumo.
He says that he doesn't smoke many big cigars. He smokes more because the big cigars are too, for him, he smokes a lot of Principe. He smokes a lot of Exclusivo. A Padron.
A Padron, not Padron. Oh, look at the boardroom. Can we look at the boardroom?
Yeah.
This is the boardroom, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is wow. This is amazing. Look at this. When you remember life's important moments. I like this. When you remember life's important moments, you remember a Padron. Absolutely. And when I say what a blessed family.
Oh, there's some pretty cool stuff here. Look at this thing. This was something that somebody...
The little hammer represents so much of Orlando Padron's history, struggle, legacy, and success. In the early 1960s, as many who left the communist island came to Miami, Orlando Padron came to Miami seeking work, seeking a new foundation. And at that time, there was a program for Cuban refugees. And that program was paying out $60, give or take, a month to Cuban refugees through this program. Deep in Orlando Padron's heart, he didn't feel right accepting this form of payment. He wanted to work with his hands and earn his money. So in the early 60s, he picked up off and on jobs through carpentry. And one of the tools he was given to go to work was this hammer. This hammer is the tool that he used to provide a means of survival for his family.
Raising the money needed to take care of his family. And I wanted to ask you, how important is family to you? What does family mean to you?
Dice ¿qué es lo que significa para ti lo que es la familia?
Todo.
He says, for him, family
Todo.
is everything.
Que eso es, el mundo está tan mal porque se ha perdido la familia.
He says that a lot of the problems that you see in the world today are due to the fact that the family unit is being lost.
Eso es lo que hace falta en el mundo, familia, que no existe, ya se acabó. y eso desgraciadamente no hay solución. No hay solución. Ahí nosotros estamos pensando en ayudar en Nicaragua, dile, a hacer un colegio para inglés de los niños, para que aprendan, aunque yo no aprendí, pero que puedan hablar con los americanos.
He says that, you know, along with the family thing, that obviously is a problem in a lot of places where, you know, the center of everything, which should be the family, is being lost. In Nicaragua, he is now, and we are in the works of planning to start up a school. And
Nice.
we have our foundation, which is our family foundation, and
Very
with
nice.
that, we're gonna build a school in Nicaragua, in Esteli, where we have our.
Y ahora se le puede enseñar
that
para que
will be
vea la
for-
maqueta ahí.
For the purpose of teaching English to students and you know,
Wow.
providing an education, you know, we're starting. It's still in the process.
Oh, wow.
So you know, he's done a lot of things in Nicaragua to help and unite and create that unity in the area.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's going to be an additional great contribution that you've made to the world today, and we thank you for that. And I'll tell you now, you have the full backing of Stogie TV and our supporters out there for anything with that
Appreciate it.
situation.
Thank you.
The little hammer represents more than just a hammer. It was a tool. It was a way to create, a way to eat, a way to survive, not only for himself, but for his family. It's iconic just looking at it. So when Orlando Padron gave me permission to hold the actual hammer that was the seed, if you ask me, the seed to his success, a reminder of his success, a reminder of his struggle, it was phenomenal.
About 15 years ago, I was introduced to the Padron Aniversarios and haven't been back since. I don't think your puros are as good as those from Cuba. I think they are better.
Awesome. And you can see all these are from all the boxes that
he sent us all of these little. I had them. We made this thing. He sent me the letter and he sent me all of these receipts, like all those other ones from the boxes
man.
of cigars that he had smoked.
That's pretty cool. Wow.
You didn't believe me before. Hands up.
Exactly.
I'm not just saying it.
Man, this is was it Make-A-Wish? I want to be a Padron.
In the late 70s, Orlando Padron travels back to the communist island to meet with Castro to discuss the release and negotiations of political prisoners. Orlando was traveling with his cigars at that time. And during this meeting, Castro noticed these cigars and asked, "Hey, what's that? Hey, what do you have?" Padron said, I have cigars. Castro asked one. Padron reached over and was showing him what he had. The moment Castro reached over, a photo was taken. A photo of Castro somewhat perceived to be receiving a cigar from Orlando Padron caused shockwaves to the Cuban exile community back in Miami.
After that whole visit to Cuba with Fidel Castro, the Padron factory was vandalized with the word "traitor" spray painted on this wall, and which led to additional bombings.
The family received death threats. There was a boycott against the Padron family, and it got so serious, the situation just escalated so fast to the point where bombs were placed at the headquarters in Miami. 3 of the bombs detonated. 1 of them did not.
So the
this whole side was completely blown away.
Well, not completely, but most of it, I mean.
Major damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here, never went off.
So the bomb that was placed here.
So there used to be planters here. Then we changed it. We took off the planters. But there used to be planters here on this side and that side.
On top of all the havoc that Orlando Padron was going through with the death threats to his family, the bombings, there was the Sandinista war situation that was a major factor in Orlando Padron's history. His factory was burned down. He had to relocate his operation to Dunley, Honduras. He ran his operation and came back to Nicaragua after the fact, only to receive notification that there was an embargo placed on Nicaraguan goods from President Reagan.
Who did disarm the bomb? But the one he disarmed was this one. Before we had these gates, they placed a package right there on that window sill. Right there on the edge. And he saw it in the morning. He opened it and realized it was a bomb. And he put it in this dumpster. And they called it bomb squad. And it's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
June 10th.
And yours?
Mine is March 17th.
All right. Coming up.
That's the day before my grandfather's birthday, actually. Will be 92 this year.
It's like Disney World. Oh, wow.
That's amazing. People in cigar industry don't think about that. You hear the product and money.
I mean, how much can one person go through one situation after another, and it's totally out of their control? Most people would have quit. Despite whatever was going on in the world that affected Orlando Padron's operation, he stood the course and never gave up.
All right. Well, what? Sure. In the lobby? In the lobby, we're good.
Got one more thing for you. Oh man, Christmas everywhere. Thank you. Wow.
Gift pack, 26.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. For real. Wow.
You guys met my brother?
Love to meet the whole family.
Manquito, eh? This is my brother Orlando.
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Kennedy.
Really? Orlando.
Great.
Great.
This is my nephew Marcos.
Jason?
And Jason.
Two Jasons.
And Marcos is my hangout buddy.
And Melissa. Is Melissa still here? Come over here, Melly. This is the niece. This is Marcos' sister.
And that's Alonzo.
How you doing? Alonso?
He's the reason I'm smoking cigars today.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got good taste.
All right, all right.
So this is Marcos' sister.
Very nice.
And we're still missing a bunch.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna ask you,
Saturn.
third generation, fifth generation?
Third generation.
Third generation? Wow. Wow. And
Third, and we have 2 more that are here today. And then now he's got
congratulations. Congrats.
4th generation. We're going to bring him in.
How far are the generations now? Are we up to 5?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's it?
No.
Definitely up to 4. We have-
Oh, in the manufacturing, we're 3rd.
That's awesome.
If you go back to growing tobacco and Cuba and all that, it's 5th.
Oh, look at this, Christmas. How do you get used to being a Padron? How do you get used to that? You wake up every
Everybody's
day.
pretty grounded here, let me tell you.
Yeah, humble.
Yeah.
Humble.
We don't want to go crazy with that.
As a result of all of Orlando Padron's success, he has been recognized by so many platforms, not only for his contribution to the cigar world, but just to the world in general. He has accolades upon accolades, and the difference between accolades such as his that he's been recognized for, the majority of his accolades recognize him for him.
Man, what a great interview. Emotional interview, emotional experience here in Miami, the home of Stogie TV. This is my home. And you see why I don't want to leave my home. Mr. Padron, George, Caesar, Jeff, the whole family. We'd like to thank you. This is look at this. They blessed us with gifts. And being here is a gift in itself. So we're going to sit here and enjoy these cigars and talk about what went down today, all right? I'll keep you guys posted.
Every time I smoke a Padron cigar, it's just a reminder of his smile, of his legacy, of his struggle, of his history, of his family. And it's just a beautiful experience every single time I smoke a Padron cigar that I will never, ever, ever forget. And I will always be reminded of that experience with every single Padron cigar. And as a brand owner, I pay homage to the greatest of all time.
Welcome to Stogie TV, the first television show to feature the world of cigars. I'm your host, Kennedy, and on this very special episode, we have legendary icons, Mr. Orlando and George Padron. How are you?
Good, how are you? Welcome.